Hey guys, what's up? So I recently heard that this new Deadpool movie is coming out and that it's gonna be awesome and big and great and everyone's excited. And I was like, oh my god, that's awesome, I'm gonna make a makeup video of it and it's gonna be so great and I'm checking my YouTube descriptions and I see that Major Look has already made a really awesome Deadpool look just by a couple of days ago. So I decided to do it anyway. So this is going to be a half mask Deadpool look and the mask is gonna end right here. So if Deadpool was walking around the city and people were like, oh my god, it's Deadpool, and they were just gonna start pulling his mask and it would just rip off and you would kind of end up with that. That's what we're gonna do because it's slightly more original and I don't know, it has this kind of special effects side to it and I like that. So we're gonna do that. And if you like this video, please give it a like or leave a comment. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Start with your hair in a ponytail or in any kind of way that it doesn't fall in your face. Take a sip out of your favorite glass because it's needed. So the first thing I'm gonna start with is not the actual body paint, but the liquid latex. We're gonna apply the liquid latex first to create that layer of the mask that is going to be pulled off. Take the end of a brush or simply a brush that you just don't give a shit about and apply a layer of latex on your face. Warning, this might stink a lot and it'll take some patience to let it dry. I applied several coats of liquid latex to create more of an extra effect and to make sure that I have enough liquid latex to pull it up later. Take out a big sponge or a makeup brush and start off with your red face paint and pull that all over the upper side of your face. I'm doing this by applying most of it with my makeup sponge and I'm adding some more details with my smaller makeup brush later. You might also want to add another layer of body paint if you feel like your body paint is more transparent than it actually should be. Also leave two big gaps around your eyes open because that is where the black body paint is going to be, and it would be a shame if you would put all of the red body paint underneath that. Take a small detailing brush and your black face paint and start drawing the outlines of your eye shapes, you know, those black eye things that go around your eyes. I outlined them first to create more of a map for myself so I can fill it in later, because it's more easy to work with it this way. Now take a bigger foundation brush or just any brush that you like and fill in the eye gaps with black face paint. I'm also doing the black face paint with 2 or 3 layers just to add up some extra deep and dark effect. Also, when you close your eye, outline your eyelid and make sure to not fill in your eyelid because that is going to be white later on. And if you do have some black body paint on it, please remove it because putting white on top of black is going to be hard. Now carefully with your fingers, take the ends of the liquid latex that is dried, at least I hope it's dried for you, and softly pull it up to create that mask that is cracking. Take your time and patience for this, because this is a step that needs a lot of time and you don't want to rip all the latex off your face. If some part of the latex did rip, you can add up some extra latex on the gap and push it on back to your face. Now for creating some extra ripped off effect, I'm taking a tiny pair of scissors and I'm cutting up bits of my latex. This will also make the effect much more visible than when it's just pulled up, so make sure to make tiny cuts in your latex. Now we're gonna fake it a bit. Take a brown eyeshadow that is just a bit darker than your natural skin color and use it as a shadow effect underneath the mask. Take a fluffy brush and apply those shadows just a bit lower than the actual shadows to make them look more visible on camera. Now to create the white Deadpool eye effect, I'm first taking a small detail brush and some white face paint and I'm filling in my entire eyelid and I'm gonna outline that later to create a more neatly effect. Be really careful with this step because if the body paints mix you'll get a grey eye and that is not something we're going for. Also make sure to close your eyes for a while to let the body paint dry because otherwise it's gonna smudge and you're gonna end up with a real weird looking Deadpool. I'm also applying just a bit of white powder on my eye part, or at least my fake eyes, to give it more of a white effect and to make the color look less transparent. You can skip this step if you already like your eyes, but I just wanted to do it. And this guy somehow has a wrinkle or a line in between his nose bridge, so I'm gonna draw that line also with using some black eyeshadow. And to create the light effect on the black parts of my mask, I'm gonna take a white eyeshadow and a fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna apply those on the parts that are enlightened on the pictures, on my reference photos or anything like that. And I'm gonna fluff them out using my fluffy brush. This will also help recreate the leather effect, because the mask is actually made of some leather kind of stuff, and fluffing it out really gives that realistic effect. There are little tiny lines sewed around Deadpool's black eye parts, and I don't really know what it is. It's kind of a sewing line, but we're gonna recreate that using a detailing brush and some black face paint that I mixed with some red face paint, and I'm gonna draw really tiny little lines around the black eye part. It should not be a solid line everywhere, it should just be little parts. It should just be noticeable, not really that big kind of a deal. And I'm filling those parts in with the same color, just to create that sewing effect a bit more. Now do the same shadow effect on the red parts of your mask. Take a darker red color or even a brown color to create the shadow parts on your mask, and take a pink or even a white color to add the highlights on your mask and fluff them out using the fluffy brush. Make sure to pick really light and really dark colors to give the mask some extra contrast, which will also make it look more realistic. Now because I'm a girl and because I wanted to, I added some red lipstick on my lips because it looked cool, but if you're a guy or if you're not really a fan of red lipstick or any lipstick at all, you can totally skip this step, but I liked it. And that's it! You recreated your own favorite hero, at least I hope he is. And I'm so excited for the movie and I can't wait. And maybe you'll come back around the time the actual movie is released. I hope you guys liked it. Bye!